What's up, YouTube? I'm Robert, and this is the Biker Channel. What's up, YouTube? I'm Robert, and this is the Biker Channel, B1. Today, I have really got myself into a situation because I am out in BFE, and my kidneys are still here, but apparently I'm going to learn a little something. What's up, Project 321? How's it going, Jake?
Yes.
Robert. Nice to meet you, dude.
Hi.
What do we got going on here? You're taking my bike apart.
Took your bike apart. We're setting you up with some set of demo wheels.
Oh, sweet.
Some Night Enduros. 30 mil internal, 27.5 all mountain rim. Our hubs, our boost hubs, 216 points of engagement.
216?
216.
Oh, wow.
1.67 degrees. This is the our loud setup.
Okay. You have a quiet one too?
And we have a quiet version. Quiet version is different configuration in terms of pawls, oil fill. And it's not silent. We're very careful not to use the word silent.
It's the quiet
But they're quiet enough when you're riding. You know, your tire noise, the wind noise, all overrides the sound of the hub.
I've been riding those i9 internals or i9 hubs for so long. When I started my channel, people started complaining about the hub noise, and I was like, what noise? I didn't know there was one.
Yep, you get attuned to it.
Yeah. So I have like 50% of the people on the internet love loud hubs, and 50% of them hate it.
I don't know what the numbers are, but it's probably about what we see in sales, right? So
yeah.
We see like, I want to say it's probably a little more than 50%, probably 60% quiet, 40% loud. Because, and you know, you can go loud. You can go a lot of places and get a loud hub.
Yeah.
So you can only go a couple places and get a quiet hub.
So you were just showing me on the hub a second ago too. You guys have like something that like tightens it or keeps it all together.
We're not the only one that does this, but basically we allow axial compression, or a lot of people say preload of the rear bearings. And that's nice because nothing can fall off.
The hub that I have right now, this just comes right off.
Right.
So yours is like, you don't have to worry about. You know, I've taken my wheel or something like that, like my wheel off on the trail once, and that cassette came off, and I was like, oh my God, did I lose some pawls?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I started freaking out. But I mean, that could have been the end of the day if they all fell out. You know, those springs, once they're gone, like good luck, right?
They fire like a mile away.
Yeah. So that's really cool. It kind of keeps it all tight up in there.
I think it's nice to be able to preload those. From the beginning, you can actually really adjust your bearing preload. And then as bearings wear, it's nice to have that.
So you sell the wheels on your site?
We don't. We actually did at one point. And then during the move, we took them off our site. But we're getting ready to set that up again. And we'll offer wheels from, I don't know, 6 or 7 different rim manufacturers.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So carbon and alloy? Or?
Yeah. In fact, our alloy at this time is just stands. But carbon would
stands? I mean, stands is pretty good.
No, Stan does a great job.
Yeah.
And they've got some good new stuff too. The truth is, we probably do 80 or 90% carbon rims because guys that come to spend this kind of money on hubs generally want to
build a really good wheel.
Build a high-end wheel set, And you know, and carbon prices are dropping.
Yeah.
Right. So like you can get into a nice.
For only like one kid now instead of 2 kids.
Right. You don't have to trade both.
Yeah. One of the things that drew me to your company originally was that you were based in California, so now I'm not going to buy your hubs anymore. No, but
at the price you get, I know that's going to be. We'll probably see an increase in our bottom line.
I didn't actually think that through when I said it. So anyways, one of the things that brought me to your company initially was A, you guys had cool colors. B, you had a good hub. You were local to the West Coast, so like if there was any kind of issue, like to ship it to you or anything like that would be like easy. And I will also tell you, anytime that I've contacted you guys over the years, like back when I was a lowly not YouTuber, you guys were like super responsive and everything was really good that way. So it was always a good experience. And then the other thing was you guys do lefty hubs too.
One of our first products was an adapter that would allow you to put a lefty on any standard head tube, so any 1 1/8 or tapered head tube.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that on there. Yeah.
But that's one of our first products, actually. Oddly enough.
Yeah.
It all started because I wanted to run a lefty on this one non-Cannondale frame that I had, So we made that, and I think, you know, I may have put a couple on MTBR just to show off, and a couple guys were like, hey, you need that. And it's crazy how it turns out. Like now we sell all over the world, we sell lefty adapters.
You weren't in like the bike business with your machining and stuff like that, right?
I used to design and program for an automotive company, and then when I first left and went into business on my own, we were doing automotive stuff, and we still do a whole bunch of work for Shelby Automobiles.
Like Shelby, like the like souped up like badass cars.
Yeah.
You're doing that?
Yeah,
Sweet.
So we do some aftermarket components for them, and then some OE stuff. So we're kind of all over the map now at this point. But you know, the bicycle hubs and wheels has become a much bigger part of our business, and of course we enjoy it more because we're all mountain bikers.
How long you been riding?
I've been a mountain biker since 1996.
So back in the day, you're riding like full rigid back then?
No,
maybe you had it forked.
It was full suspension.
It was? Oh, you're a freaking high dollar guy, huh?
No, I worked at a bike shop. So
oh, that's what it is.
And I leveraged my credit card, right? At like 21 years old, I was like,
yeah, I
gotta have the best, man.
Right?
But I'm still paying on it, actually.
Right? The minimum payment's only like 75 cents, right?
$19.99 a month. Still worth it.
Right?
Still worth it.
Somehow the balance is like $6,000 more than it was then.
Inflation.
Right. That's why you had to start the business. Right. Just get out of debt.
We put something together for you, so I think we're ready to do that. So pick a color here.
Pick a color.
We're right there. And if you're ready.
I'm ready. What the fuck?
And here we are.
Well, boom. Well, that's pretty sick. Dude, that's really cool. How much is this thing?
So this thing was about $40,000, and which is crazy when you look at it, right? You go, whoa, that little erector set was $40,000.
That right there. All right. Nice and quiet in here.
Yeah. So basic machine shop, really. This is Ryan. He's making hubs.
What are you doing with that tool there? I see you measuring something.
I'm measuring. Yeah, we keep real tight tolerances on these so they come out perfect. So I'll just make sure that.
Just making sure those are right?
Yeah, make sure they're right.
Do you guys like check every single one of them, or you kind of like do?
Every one.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yep.
So then this is just the way it looks before it's anodized.
It starts like this.
Starts like that?
Starts like that.
Oh wow.
He's gonna put that in the machine, and this is gonna come out. And this isn't complete.
What? That's so weird.
I know, it's crazy. Still.
And that's what this machine over here is doing.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let this rip.
All the numbers. That's the secret formula.
Colonel Sanders. So it's fun to watch him cut.
That's really cool.
It's like a little bit hypnotizing.
Yeah, it is definitely hypnotizing, especially when you're hungover.
I mean, really not any different than what anybody else does, but
yeah.
But it's always fun to watch.
Right? This is crazy that this piece of metal is ultimately going to be one of those hubs.
Yeah, and most of it's gone. Probably
Yeah.
like, I don't know, 90% of it.
So does this come in like big long
Yep.
pieces and you cut it? Or,
So generally we...
or does it show up like this?
No, generally it shows up like that. We order it cut. Basically it comes in 12-foot sticks.
Uh-huh.
And they cut it to size for us, and then we put it in the machine and go from there.
Sweet.
So this is our EDM machine, which is new to us since we moved.
It's a what machine?
EDM, which stands for electro.
I thought it was electronic dance music. What does it do?
So what we do with it is we cut our pawls and drive rings. What it is though.
So for the people that don't know what a pawl is,
I'll show you a pawl.
here's one with a magnet. Oh, okay. There's a drive ring, so that's like what these little pawls are in there inside. Click, 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 click. So that machine cuts these little things.
That's it.
And that's it. How do you get that little magnet in there?
That's actually our new design. Not shipping it.
Whoops.
So the
Sneak peek.
Yeah, it's hard to see, but we create a little little retainer.
Yeah, no, I can see that in there.
And that retainer is cut such that it has these two little fingers, and it's compressed down on the magnet. So we basically just pop the magnets in, and then they can't come out.
And then that thing is what cut that little holder and all that. Like that little precise little tiny little thing.
Yeah,
there.
it cuts most of it. Then we go over to the mill and we cut a little bit more.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a process.
Yeah, I believe it. What's that string stuff on there?
So that's the wire that cuts. So it's kind of like if you could imagine like a hot wire cutting through cheese. It basically runs electricity through that, and as it touches the metal, it doesn't even touch it really, but as it comes close to the metal, the electricity just burns away the metal, and is flushed away with these water jets that come in from the back. So this whole thing fills up with water when it's cutting.
Oh, neat.
And so we start with a piece like this, and then we cut our pawls out of the center like that. We leave them in there so that we can pop them out later.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, so
They're like right in there.
Yeah, and so we just leave a little tab. When we're done with the job, we just pop them out.
So just pop them out.
Pop them out.
Oh, look at that.
And they just come out. And so that's what you get. And then, so we cut the pawls out, and then we cut this thing out, and that leaves the driveline.
Sweet. So you don't do the anodizing here, you send that out, right?
We send those, yeah. We have a really great anodizer in Portland.
We found somebody else here. It's actually a subscriber. What's your name, dude?
Mike.
What do you do here?
Machine shop manager.
So if anything's fucked up, it's your fault?
It's my fault.
Sweet.
Yeah, first and foremost.
All right, I'll call you first. Right on, man. Thanks for everything,
Yeah,
dude.
for sure.
What are those things up there? Are those like with all the little pegs on them?
Those are jaws. Those are the different jaws that we use for different jobs in the lathe. So I can show you where they go. Every type of material or part has a different type of holding, and so this is a jaw. There's jaws here, jaws here. So they're all a little different, you know, different diameters or different shapes to hold different types of parts.
This thing is just crazy looking inside.
Yeah, these are fun machines, man. They do so many things.
That's neat.
This is our mill.
This is a mill?
It's a milling center. And so those are tools. It changes tools and grabs them. So the mill is main difference is that the parts are usually held in place and the tools spin. The lathe, like the first two machines you saw, the part spins and the tools work around the part.
Oh, neat.
So we use this machine a lot. We do a lot of different parts, but relative to the bicycle, we do we put the I don't know if I have. We put the little pockets in the pawls for the magnets.
Right on.
Yep. This is our shop.
How long you been in business?
Project 321 started in would have been 06. Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, so a little over 10 years.
Sweet, dude. Well, it looks like you're doing well. You want to go ride some bikes?
Yeah,
Let's do that.
Let's do that.
All right. This is actually a really fun trail. I can see if it's only open for a couple months, you definitely want to get up here and ride this bitch. Bet you guys thought I forgot something. Nope. It only takes a bike to be a biker, so get out and